I'm Nick Dixon, and from Agent Court in Scarborough, CTV News headquarters, you're watching Toronto's breaking news, CP24. Yes, this is CP24's The Great Debate redemption season, a second chance for some of our most popular past debaters to get a win and, most importantly, maybe exact a little bit of revenge. Now, as always, Great Debate is being aired on CP24 and across our digital streaming sites. Now, the rules are pretty simple. We've chosen a random topic for our guests to debate. Now, in segment 1, each guest will argue their side of the topic, and then in segment 2, each guest will refute the other's opinions, the rebuttals. When both debaters are finished, our in-studio panel will then make their decision on who wins and who moves on, in this case, to the final round. As always, our in-studio panel, they are a dedicated bunch. Look how serious they are today. Farah, Natalia, Charlie, they mean business today, carefully watching all the action, paddles in hand, pondering every point. Guys, you're looking great. The matching shirts have been great this season. And of course, every episode features 2 rounds of debates. Each bracket will debate twice. And then at the end of the debates, a winner is determined by that 3-person panel. Now, with each debate, the brackets are going to be whittled down until there is just one champion. So let's get into this semifinal. Let's meet our debater. She came up victorious against wildcard Andy Bell from BNN Bloomberg, but she is ready for more. Kemma Joseph, strategic connector and founder of St. Aud Advocacy, and she argued that camping was fun despite being a city girl. We're talking about none other than Chum FM's afternoon host, Josie Dye, who took out Jamie Ellerton earlier in the season. So this is it. Kemma Joseph, Josie Dye squaring off in one of our semifinals. Here is the topic right now. In 1996, scientists in Scotland introduced the world to the first cloned mammal. You'll remember this, a sheep named Dolly. 2 decades after this historic event, former NFL quarterback, legend really, Tom Brady, announced that he had cloned his pet dog. Now, that reveal sparked a discussion around the economics and ethics of the practice. Of course, debating the ethics of cloning sheep is one thing, but what about beloved furry family members? So, cloning animals, yay or nay? Here we go. Kemma, you are arguing yay for cloning animals. You get 2 minutes to state your case.
Perfect. Thank you. So, look. Let me level with you all. I also think that this is a very odd, bizarre thing that you are able to clone your animals. And upon hearing about cloning animals, I am also thinking about the secret, smoky, dark lab with this mad scientist laughing at himself. But it's beyond that, all right? And I'm sure my opponent is going to, pull at the sentimental cost of cloning your animal, whether it's Fluffy or Fido, Bob the Lizard. But this is beyond preserving pets. This is about the future and survival of the human race and of our planet. This technology is essential. It is important. Why? Because we are going through an extinction crisis. The bees are dying, other animals are dying, and these are animal and other species are integral to the safety of our ecosystem, to the health of our planet, and this technology will allow them to survive that. And we need these species as the human race to survive. And so therefore I say, let's really think about this new technology beyond, these weird celebrities. Sorry, no offense, but Tom Brady, I don't know what he's doing, but it's beyond that. It's really about the survival of our planet and the survival of us as human race.
Okay, that's Kemma Joseph's argument, voting yay for cloning. So, Josie, you are saying nay to cloning animals. So, hey, state your case now.
All right, if you hear nothing else today, I want you to listen to this line, this exact line. The suffering of a genetic animal is enormous. Okay, let's just sit with that. Barbara Streisand, she has cloned 3 of her animals, and she was really for it until she then said, you can clone the look, but you can't clone the soul. Now, I just listened to my opponent talking about the world. I want to tell you this. Cloning an animal costs $50,000. Now I want to tell you what you can do with $50,000. You can give it to Africa, give it to the Amazon. You can buy 10,000 acres of land, and you can save 100,000 animals. So just think about that right there. I feel like that's my argument. But I also want to tell you that, another part is grief. I feel like these celebrities, they don't know how to grieve. And now this has become a business where they're just buying themselves out of grief. So now, Rufus 1 dies and the kids are all crying and Tom says, don't worry about it. We'll give you Rufus 2. And that's become a business, and that is a problem, especially since Rufus 2 now has bad lungs. He's not going to live very long. His organs don't work very well. And then the kids are just going to buy Rufus 3. it's a problem.
Okay, there we have it. The argument has been set. The debate started here, and our panel right now is tallying up, of course, each of the points that each contestant has accumulated in that opening round there as they state their cases on the cloning of pets debate. But there, of course, is one round to go before they determine a winner. And hey, you are watching CP24's The Great Debate. Redemption, that's the key word this season. Round 2, and there's another key word, rebuttals. That's up next. Okay, Great Debate. The redemption season rolls on here. Thanks for joining us back again here, where your favorite contestants are looking for a win and, more importantly, perhaps bragging rights. And, of course, that key word of redemption. In round 2, each guest is going to refute the other's opinions. And at the end of this 5-minute free-for-all, our judges are going to vote for the winner. So let's begin round 2 right now. This is the rebuttal round. This is my favorite part of the program. Just a reminder, today's topic is cloning animals. Yay or nay? You both have 5 minutes. Josie, you get to begin the rebuttal round. Take it away.
Okay, so also I think some people don't really know what cloning is, right? So it's DNA and it's the genetic makeup of an animal. What happens is they clone the DNA. So you don't get the same personality. You don't get the wonderful animal you had before. You get a brand new animal with the same DNA. This is actually quite scary for so many reasons. I mean, it reduces genetic diversity, obviously, but also then if the animal gets sick, and let's say there's endangered species and you have a whole bunch of elephants that have the same makeup, then you can wipe all of them out with one virus. Right. That is really scary.
When we're talking about animal cloning, let's move aside the whole conversation about pets.
Okay.
I think the actual aim is to remove all disease and remove those traits that may be, to your points, might perpetuate sickness and extra. Like, scientists can actually put those traits and DNAs aside and ensure that the species that are going to be created are healthy. So we're able to remove things like mad cow disease. If we have the same animal and a healthy animal that's weighted, and I'm sure they're able to control that in the lab, then we can actually remove all risk of perpetuating sickness, like you said.
I like it, and I think over time, right now we're all playing Frankenstein here, and it's all very messy. But don't forget, we're talking about our pets.
But we're not talking about our pets. That's my point.
The whole argument is our
it's
pets.
Not
and the problem is with the pets is that you're paying so much money. No one realizes that you have all these memories of what your pet is like.
But it's
like, little Rufus does this and this and this, and then all of a sudden, then you get this new pet that's completely different, and then you're bitter.
I completely agree with you
treat
that
the pet horribly.
We should not be cloning these animals.
People need to cloning animals.
No, that's not what I said. We should not be cloning our pets.
Pets.
No I agree.
Cloning,
I think that folks like Barbara Streisand and Tom Brady are refusing to just grieve.
Yes.
And they're just this is eccentric luxury. I totally agree. I'm talking about preserving species are about to extinct that are going to have a detrimental impact on us as human beings, on our planet and
it's
ecosystem.
Habitat, and it's our climate. Those are the three the three ways to actually fix the problem with extinction.
And I think that works alongside with animal cloning. I'm not saying that can't work. I'm saying that alongside,
The other way, what happens is you could actually wipe all the animals out by doing this. So I do believe the whole argument is a pet. Whether you should be cloning as a pet.
I don't think that's the framing of the judges. That is not the framing of the debate. Yay or nay for animal cloning?
Okay, animal cloning. Okay, you're right. Yay or nay? I say nay because I think the money can go elsewhere and we can actually save our planet.
Tom Brady should have donated that money to the continent and other people. We totally agree. What I'm saying is we're currently living through an extinction crisis. So how are we solving that?
Habitat? Right? We have to fix the land. We can use that money to buy land and to make it so that we actually have animals.
How is that working against, how can we not use animal cloning in tandem with habitat and climate?
Right now, it's too messy. And unfortunately, when you look at all the stats, there's just too many diseases.
So we should stop working on the evolution and progressing animal cloning.
We are not ready yet. I'm not saying we can't be ready in the future. We're not ready yet. And right now, we should use that money that we have to actually fix our planet.
Well, you're conflating how celebrities are spending their money and how research should be spending their money.
Yeah, sorry, say that one more time.
I think you're conflating celebrities spending their money and research and how they should be spending their money.
No, not at all. I think research still, absolutely it should exist. Absolutely. Stem cell, all that wonderful, wonderful things. I'm just saying right now we're not ready to clone animals.
I don't know.
People for ethical treatment of animals, they agree, and so many others do. In the future, maybe.
We're going to have to call it there. Okay, the extinction crisis, cloning, the pros, the cons, celebrities, grief, it all got covered there. Kemma, Josie, great match there. Wow, that was a lot to take in. Doesn't matter what I think, though. It really matters what the judges think. They are in there in the their ice, sequestered panel area there where the judges have the paddles. Judges, Farah, Charlie, Natalia, what are we thinking here? Who is the greater debater of this round? Okay, wow, lots of they're debating themselves here. Yeah, is this not an individual decision? Okay, who's it going to be? Can they hear me? Oh, Kemma. Kemma. And Kemma, a clean sweep. Kemma Joseph, you are the greater debater of this round. Congratulations. On to the finals. Josie, nicely done as well. Hey, that was a really fascinating debate.
Thank you.
Great debate indeed. Okay, so you're the greater debater now. Kemma, you move on to the finals. Josie, great to see you again. Thanks for being a contestant in the redemption round here on the Great Debaters. This is the Great Debate Redemption coming up. Two past guests also looking for revenge and an exciting topic to battle over as the semi-finals continue. Stick around. All right, CP24's The Great Debate Redemption continues as the semifinals go on, and we here at CP24 do believe that grace is the art of giving second chances. Hey, congratulations to Kemma Joseph, who moments ago won her match against Josie. So Kemma will proceed to our final match against the winner of this upcoming semifinal. Of course, how do you get there? Well, you have to convince those people right there, our in-studio panel, carefully watching all the action. They took some time after that last debate, but Farah, Natalia, and Charlie will be deciding who moves on to the finals here. The finals of the redemption round, even more exciting there. Now, every episode, as we mentioned, does feature 2 rounds of debates, and each bracket will debate twice. At the end of the debates, a winner will be determined by our 3-person panel right there. And with each debate, the brackets, of course, are whittled down until there is just one champion. So here is a look at our next matchup. Let's meet our debaters right now. She's well rested after her debate on napping at work, of course, and she's ready to go the distance. CTV and CP24's Jessica Smith is here. And he came in as a wild card contestant, whether it was beginner's luck or just sheer talent and experience.
Well, we know the answer.
He's a force to be reckoned with. BNN Bloomberg's Roger Peterson. Okay, so this is the round, Jess versus Roger. And here is the topic for round 1 of this debate. We'll start with this. Despite the rise in online retail during the pandemic, 6 in 10 Canadians still mostly shop at brick-and-mortar stores and find the online shopping experience frustrating. This is according to a KPMG in Canada report. Now, most respondents said they prefer to buy electronics and clothing online while opting to shop in-store for things like auto supplies, health products, and groceries. So, what is superior? Online shopping or in-store bricks and mortar shopping? Jess, you are arguing online shopping reigns supreme. So, yes. Jess, you got a couple of minutes to state your case.
I want to start with a physical demonstration. Can you face this way for me? Roger, face that way?
Yeah.
I'm in line at a store.
Is
What
this
am I
so I can't
doing
see
right
what's
now?
going on?
I can't see nothing. I'm waiting. I'm standing in line. The convenient. You can face me now.
Oh,
Obviously,
okay.
the spotlight's on me. But you see how hard it is for someone like me to be able to see past all y'all giants. And really, the honest to goodness truth is you have so much convenience with online shopping. You have 24/7 access. The deals are better. My whole outfit right now. Thank you.
Looks lovely.
Thank you so much. Purchased online because I use my sizing. You measure yourself. You go through all that. You also have access to so much information. AI, wonderful tool for things like this. I can put in, okay, I'm looking for an outfit for this. I need a gift for my dad who really likes socks. Shout out to my dad. He does like socks. That's what you're getting for Christmas. But it makes it so much easier. And I really have to kind of lean into the fact that it is so intense out there when it comes to shopping. We know traffic. Y'all live in the GTA. Have you ever been on a highway in this city? You have. It is sometimes atrocious, offensive at times. And I really do think it makes it so much easier. You can return things. They've got really great return policies. You have 24/7 access. And now because of express shipping, all these different things, you have so many options when it comes to getting it. And do you really want to be fighting through lines,
15 seconds.
looking at people, trying to find things? Absolutely not. Listen, I wore running shoes today. There we go, because I knew I was going to be stomping on Roger, but also because I wanted to make sure that if I had to sit down comfortably, I didn't have to worry about wearing high heels. If you're in the store, your feet are hurting.
Well, we're going to leave it on the painful point there that Jess made there about inline versus online. Clearly, she's got the sneakers and she's an online shopper. So, Roger, you are arguing for the traditional, the in-store shopping is the way to go. State your case.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, if your feet are hurting like that, if you're in the store or in a mall, you can probably find a nice foot massage somewhere. You're not going to get that at home. Who's going to do that at home? Nobody is. Okay, let's talk about it. I'm also a local person. I love shopping local. I think that is so important. Just from the pure exercise you get. You get out, you go wander around, and you see people. Socially, it's good for you. You see people around the neighborhood as you're walking to the stores you need to go to. And then when you get there, I've stood in line behind the guys who are doing the shopping for people like you at the supermarket, and let me tell you, it is the most frustrating experience. He's sitting there, he's picked one apple, he goes, hang on, I have to pay for that. I don't want that. I go to my little store, I talk to the owners. Sometimes at Christmas, they have special drinks. It's very lovely doing it, and you get to see everything. Pick out all the things you truly want, the fruit and vegetables. You think those guys that go shopping for you, think they sit there and tap your melon the way you're supposed to tap a melon? Heck no. Dun, dun. Okay, we're going to leave that. And then going over to clothing, I can't pick something out online and make it to fit me. Like, you and I, look at us. We go shopping. You go get yours measured, don't you?
I do. It's tailored. It's
you wanna
benefit of the job.
Where'd you go?
M2M.
M2M,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They measure it for you.
Yep.
You feel good. You have a great conversation. You can see it. You can come back and then you size it all up and everything's done for you. Whereas when you order it online, you don't know what you're going to get. And if it doesn't fit, you got to send it back. It's going to take another 5 weeks or whatever for it to get back. I want to go in person and interact and have a great time.
Okay, Roger, with a drink every now and then at his favorite store. Okay,
Seriously.
so that's quite the opening round.
St. James Steak and Chops.
Really? There we go.
Or a
Okay.
free plug.
What a matchup here so far. Of course, as amusing as this has been, it's really not up to me. It's up to the judges. The judges are really considering each of the points here, deciding who took that round. Was it Jess? Was it Roger? Either way, some measuring. Are they 6-7ing or are they measuring things out? Who knows? But here's what we do know. You're watching CP24's The Great Debate Redemption. We've got round 2, rebuttals, a kind of 5-minute free-for-all. I can't wait to watch these two go head-to-head on that. That is coming up here on CP24. This is CP24's The Great Debate Redemption Round, and thank you so much for coming back here. A second chance for past debaters to make a first impression. So it's time now for round 2. Roger, Jess, each of you are going to get a chance to refute the other's opinions. And the end of this 5-minute free-for-all, really, our judges are then going to vote for a winner. So let's begin segment 2. Again, the rebuttals. A reminder, the topic here is online versus in-store shopping. Jess is arguing for online. Roger for arguing in-store.
Absolutely.
You got 5 minutes combined. Roger, you kick off the free-for-all rebuttals. Here you go.
Okay. You say you can pick your sizes online and then they send it to you. How many times do you send things back because they're not the right size or it doesn't quite fit?
Hardly ever.
Whereas when you go to a store, you have that massive selection. You're not a 34 at this point, you're a 36, and you find the 36 that fit a little more comfortable.
Do you have that selection?
You can see how they look right away. It's not even, you're not even worrying about 2 weeks later, oh my goodness, I got to return
The way
it.
technology works, though.
Technology?
If you use it
What is this
before-
technology?
Oh my God. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Listen, we have technology. You can, some of them now, you can have your full measurements in there. It brings out a little AI version of yourself. You can see what it looks like on your body. You brought up the foot massage thing, those shared chairs. Do you know how nasty and dirty those chairs are? You want to put your feet in those? Fungus, absolutely not. Exercise. You know how many times I go for a walk and I online shop? I get both things done at once. And supporting
But that's
local,
dangerous. You shouldn't be walking and shopping. What if you walk into a tree and hurt yourself?
I'm on a closed
you.
track.
I care about you.
And that's great, and I appreciate you, and I like you, but I don't know if I care. The online shopping, I can support local online as well. They have so many great different ways, and a lot of them, they don't have websites, so they have Instagram or TikTok or social media. So I go on there. There's a great local sneaker shop.
Free plug.
There we go. Don't want to fall off my chair. And you're able to kind of get those things from those local businesses. And I make sure that if I'm not going to be there in person, that I'm interacting, I'm liking, I'm commenting, I'm sharing that post, so that way people know that
you
they
can do
exist.
both, but you should come in, and especially now, for honestly, from a psychological and social point of view, you should be getting out because we have so many people who are doing work from home and things like that.
I just don't be in the
All
malls.
those people that do work from home, they order from home.
Yeah.
They never get outside. They order their meals. They order their food.
Yeah.
You got to get out and have social interaction.
Of
it's
course.
good for you. It's healthy.
And I'm interacting
and so
as
you
I'm
have
shopping.
To do that.
I have things on my cart.
You're not
as
interacting
we
when you're
speak.
online.
Watch this.
When you're
Okay.
online, you're just
You ever
talking
been
to a
on
machine.
Black Friday shopping? Okay, put this here. Everybody reach for it. 1, 2, 3, go. I don't want to do that in a store.
But there's 3
You know how
million
much-
water bottles you can buy. You
know how
don't
hard
need
it
to
is?
buy that same
Do you
water
know
bottle.
how hard it is to get into a store
Okay,
and
but
you're
have
like,
you
all
not-
right, elbows up, here we go.
Have you not been online and you're like, okay, there's 3 of these items left. Okay, I'm going to order it. And then you go hit send to pay for it. Oh, it's gone. It happens online too.
It definitely happens.
It's
So that's
just
why
not
you
as
plan
physical,
ahead.
but it still hurts.
It's called planning ahead.
It still hurts.
It's called
But
having a
You
plan.
can't plan ahead when there's shortages.
But the same thing in store. The amount of times I've gone to a store and they don't have my thing there that I need, but online, because it's coming from all these different places, you're also helping to employ multiple people at different factories. The delivery person, they need to get out there and do their thing.
Yeah, but if you go
too.
to the store, you're also helping employ the people who work at the store,
But
not just the
the
people who
person
work in the
has to
factory.
pick it up from the store, then deliver it to me. So I'm actually helping more people than you are.
But you're putting more vehicles on the road by having all these drivers. Where
But
if you
they're
just walk
electric
to the stores
vehicles
or ride
now.
your bikes
A lot
to
of
the
them are
stores.
electric.
I know, but it's just
electric.
traffic on
plug
the road.
it in, plug it in.
Or ride
you
your
just don't
bike
have the
everywhere to
time.
the stores you need to get your stuff.
Listen, I could do that. We're experiencing winter right now. You ever been on a bike in the
Are
winter?
you Canadian?
Yes, I am.
You put a little coat on and some mitts. You get on your
Have you
bike
ever
and
lived in
ride.
Saskatchewan?
No.
I have. Winter.
Well, we're not in Saskatchewan.
But you could be.
But
Listen,
we're not,
you go
though.
online shop anywhere. We are looking at wind chill values as we head in towards the end of this week, getting into December with a polar vortex. You know what that is?
But you just put a little scarf on. You're getting outside. You're getting some exercise. It's all good for you.
You want me to go outside in the winter? You know how dangerous it is sometimes?
Oh.
I'm going to leave it to the professionals who
How do
have
you
the big
ski in
trucks.
the winter then? We're not outside.
I don't
Let
do
me
that.
guess, you're at the gym skiing.
There.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting
Working
debate
on
about
these-
living online or living out in the world. Great debate there. Okay, appreciate that. Roger, Jessica, definitely bringing it here. So let's really find out what the panel is thinking. The judges really thinking about this. Are they onliners or are they in-store shoppers?
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't bode well for you, Roger. I got to
No,
say. Hang on.
Oh, hang on.
I don't know if this vote is telling
It's
us
like
all right now. But so
yeah,
Roger
we're going
getting a vote from
shopping.
Farah. Hold on.
Yeah.
We got a delivery there for
It's the wrong
Charlie.
Yeah.
package. They sent the wrong
And
thing.
Natalia.
No, it looks like the
who
right
was
one.
the greater
Pirates took it
debater?
already.
Jeff Smith taking it this round
You know
in the
that Christmas gift I was going to
semifinals.
order
Jeff
online
Smith.
for you guys? I'm not ordering
Not
it.
getting
fine,
anywhere
guys.
here,
I
Roger.
got
That was a
you.
pleasure. Thanks for
I
being a
got you.
wild card in
I'll
all
end
of
it a
this.
500 career.
Yeah, there we
Jess.
go. Okay, so there we have the redemption. Jess is going to the finals with Kama Joseph. We're going to find out tomorrow night who wins. CP24 is the great
send your
debater.
trophy by mail.
Redemption, yeah, okay. Still some bitter feelings here, but you're watching CP24's The Great Debate. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Finals are coming up. Jess Smith, Kama Joseph. You don't want to miss it.